It's working. All right. Anyways, ready.
Yeah. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to see if I can make an AI image of Garri being silly.
Oh, okay. Oh. What were you imagining in your head?
I don't know. Just Garri with a bunch of smelly litter boxes.
Okay. Yeah. Just reeking of piss.
Yeah, let's get back into that. I like that.
And then the carpets are all filled with a squishy of piss.
Yeah, so everyone watching, the last, maybe you saw an episode of me and Garri only. Wilfred was on vacation.
Well, here's the thing. You didn't see that episode because it never got edited or uploaded. So let's go. Hello, DeMarcus Humau, whatever. I went on vacation for 10 days.
10 days in Italy.
And right before that, I got COVID. So we weren't able to record an episode. I was hoping that Garri and Jeff could record an episode while I was gone.
And we did.
And they did.
Yes.
And I explained to Garri everything that he needed to know. I even put a Post-it of where the podcast. I told Teresa, I'm gonna Garri-proof this apartment. There's no way that Garri can fuck up anything because I've laid everything out.
Dude, it was prepared, right? When you got here, it was ready to go.
It was ready to go. He had the stuff sitting here.
Okay.
You know, and then we put his phone up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got video.
The sign.
The sign was up. He put the
Yeah.
sign
Yeah.
up.
We figured out the hooks and whatnot.
Yep. And then we had a great episode.
Uh-huh.
I thought I did a lot of the heavy lifting.
Sure.
Of course you did.
But it was a great ep.
We
And
had
then
a nice
Garri, he's perfecting it.
Yeah.
So
I'm learning how to edit.
So if you are listening to this episode, you may have noticed that an episode did not go up on last week. And that's because Garri did not edit it at all.
It is uploaded onto iMovie.
Oh, is
Garri.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's uploaded.
Garri, when you don't have the audio file, it's not edited.
It's not that is true.
You left
The
audio
editing
file.
start.
You left the audio file in the recorder.
So wait, you just uploaded it from your phone?
I tell
Yeah.
Garri,
And I was like watching it. I was like, okay, I think I can do this sound. I'm like,
Garri, you're
And,
so fucking stupid.
I'm
Yeah.
so.
What did you think we used
God
the
damn.
microphones? and
What's the
stuff
point
for?
of
I
the
thought it was for like Spotify. Like you that's what the sound is.
Oh, so
better
you
on
think this
that.
just goes straight to Spotify?
No. Obviously, you have to upload that as well. But like, I thought that's what that particular sound is
Garri,
used
you're
for.
such. Also,
I do not know anything. Yeah, I will easily admit I do not know anything about
That
said-
is funny.
editing.
I said all you need to do is synchronize the audio with the video. Delete the audio that comes from the
That
camera
makes no sense
/
to me.
phone
Mm-hmm.
because the camera has audio that comes with it, right?
Right.
So all you have to do is take this audio
Mhm.
and synchronize it with the video,
Okay.
right? And then you cut off the beginning and the end. It's not that hard.
Well, when you've been doing how many ever episodes?
Yeah,
had,
so
you have the skill.
Garri hasn't been doing enough.
yes, because you've never done this before.
That's true.
At some point, I've also never done this before.
Garri doesn't have the
But
skill.
They every single time it came out on a Monday.
Okay.
Wait, what did he say too? What did he say? He was like working on it.
I was like watching videos on it. I'm like, okay.
I tried to edit the video with iMovie. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I said, "Did you finish it or did you quit?" No response.
No.
This is 6:13 p.m. He texted me that Sunday, 6:13 p.m.
PM. And then I had to get ready for the show.
You gotta get ready.
Still no response. I text him. We just landed.
When is this?
This is
The following day?
That night.
no. Actually, this is right when we land. It only came through on my phone when we landed. So we land on 6:13. I say we just landed. 6:22 a.m. So no episode this week. 12:02 p.m. I'm going to figure out how to edit with iMovie.
He's working on it.
I'm working on it. It's gonna come out, and it's gonna.
I said I just Google every step of the editing. He said the audio is on the SD card in the recording device,
Which I.
and I gave him the exclamation points.
So when you figured that out, what was going through your mind?
I was like, I'm not gonna get over there until I don't know, the next time we record. I was like, I had to work all this week.
So did I, Garri.
Garri
So
was
have I.
busy. And you
But
also
anyways,
watched your cats.
Yes, and you watch my cats, and he's not allowed to do that again.
I've
Wait,
never
'cause
taken care of cats.
You were gone for 10 days?
I was gone for 10 days, and when I came back,
Uh-huh.
the entire bathroom reeked of cat piss.
What the heck?
That's because there's
Why?
cat piss on the floor, and there's cat piss all over our bath mat.
Wait, how?
What?
I looked on the floor. I was like, are these? Because like sometimes the pellets were there, and I was like, all right, I'll just sweep up the pellets. I just assumed the cat piss smell was coming from the litter box.
The litter box that you. I
You
was gone for.
changed it.
He
You
changed it.
You changed the litter
Yeah,
box. How many times you changed
I was gone
it?
for 10 days. How many times did you change it?
Three times.
Oh, because it was two earlier when you told
I was
me.
like, it was
said
two.
two.
No, but when I got in there, I was like, oh, that's a lot.
It's
of
interesting
stuff in there.
that you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there because
in
you're
the
supposed
small
to.
one.
Because you're supposed to change it every day.
That I will. I don't think you expressed that
He said it was 2, and now it's 3.
because I was like, oh, we're gonna start fresh off.
He
with the
said it was
small
two.
box.
He did.
He did.
I
he
did
said it
say
was
two. I did. I will
He
say
feels
yeah.
the camera on him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But no, I
All
changed
over-
the small box right away. I was like, let's see what they do. I was like, I don't know the pooping and piss habits of.
Garri, if you ever have a question about things, do you ever like look it up yourself, or maybe
Yeah.
text me a question? I every day, I was like, Garri, how's it going?
The cats were fine. We played. I lasered. We played for I don't know, a couple times, like an hour or so in the morning. And I'm like,
An hour? No, that's not true.
He
There's
gave
no-
him an hour of play in the
No,
morning.
he did not, because I don't give him an hour of play.
No, well, I was just sitting here, and every now and then, while I'm watching TV, I would just wave the laser pointer thing.
Uh-huh.
I was like, all right, this is your exercise.
Here's another thing that I told you about, but I didn't. Garri still hasn't heard anything about this,
What?
which is that my electricity bill was way higher than it has ever been.
Oh yeah, are you running the space heater all
I
night?
get an email if my electricity bill is going crazy,
Oh,
and you use 68% more electricity than me and Teresa have ever used.
What the heck? Yeah, what were you doing, Garri?
I turned the heater on at night.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of electricity.
You were running the space heater all night?
Oh, yeah.
I
What
also
did I do? Wake up in the middle of the night and turn it off?
told this is another thing that I made clear to Garri. If it's too cold, let me know, and I will text the landlord to turn up the heat
Oh,
because that's free.
did he say that, Garri?
He did say that, but it was never.
And he
I'm
never.
always dressed pretty warm, anyways.
So you were fine, but you had to turn the space heater on all night.
Yeah. Which I thought was normal. Like, oh, it's kind of chilly in here.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just like another $110, but that's okay. That's okay. I only had
Garri's
to.
sleeping in shorts.
It's only $110 plus $20 for a bath mat and probably $10 of cleaning supplies. But that's okay. It's okay, Garri.
Garri, man, what were you doing?
The entire time when the plane landed, I was like, "How did Garri fuck up?"
Oh,
Oh,
Garri.
come on.
What the heck was going on?
I don't know about these cats, dude. I seriously thought you'd only changed it like a couple times, or like 2 to 3
Garri,
days.
Jesus Christ.
What were you thinking, like, what, once a week?
No, it's like at least 2 to 3 days that like you change the.
Yeah, it's
litter
it's
box.
every day.
It's every day.
It's sometimes twice a day.
Okay.
You really?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, you just want to make sure that it's clean so that way they want to go back in there.
Ugh, cats stink.
They
Twice
do.
a day?
They do stink when you don't change their box for 5 days.
Yeah,
Well, when
Garri.
the owner doesn't tell you that you're
The
supposed
owner
to.
does.
Garri, fight back.
Garri,
Yes, I like this.
this is the third time you've watched the cats,
Yes.
and not once did you change their shit every day. That's crazy to me.
I scooped out their shit.
He scooped out the poop.
I scooped out the poop like every morning.
Yes, but the piss.
Well,
There's so much fucking piss in there.
You can get that a few days.
Not according
that's
to
okay.
Wilfred. Not according to Wilfred.
Not according to the world,
the
Garri.
world. I never. You're the only person I've ever had to take care of cats for.
Yeah, and I've said
Wow.
this before. You have to do this every day. I just assumed by the third time you would have figured it. You only have to feed them and scoop the boxes out. That's all you got to do.
See,
That's all you got to do.
scoop the boxes. That expression does not mean change the kitty litter.
I didn't say change the litter. Here's a thing
Let's
that
see here. Let's see here. You should clean your cat's litter box at least once a day. They got you there, Garri. Google got you.
Google got me.
here. Let me also.
But no, I'm with Garri. You're a clean freak.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing. When Garri came, when Garri came over.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I did not clean their boxes until Garri came over because I wanted him to show him how to clean their boxes.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
And I did scoop out the litter and I sifted out
Yeah.
the sawdust part.
Okay. Yes.
And I expected you to understand. I even explained to him, you have to sift out the sawdust so that the pellets, you don't just throw them all out. And I assumed that you would have just done exactly what was told to you.
I did sift them, but then I didn't.
You did sift them maybe three times.
You're
in
talking about
10
the
days.
pea clumps?
Yeah,
They're not
but
really clumps though.
I use pellets because usually they clump, right?
Uh-huh.
But the pellets, it's the opposite. So the pellets are bigger, and they turn into sawdust when they're peed on. So I explained to Garri, what you do is you scoop out the whole thing, you sift out the sawdust so that the sawdust falls into a bag, and then you can put the pellets back in.
Oh, it's a reverse.
It's reverse.
Were you maybe Garri was doing it like a standard litter box? Were you putting the pellets, the sawdust back in?
No, he was not.
No, the sawdust was there. That I will. Yeah.
The sawdust, it was probably a 2-inch layer of sawdust.
Oh, Garri, you knew that was pee?
Yeah, I knew it was people. I was just like, oh, I guess that's how cats function. I didn't know you changed it every day.
Of course cats pee. Of course they pee in the thing that they have to pee in.
Yeah.
But then if it smells like piss and shit, then they're going to pee somewhere else.
Dang.
And they did.
I tried to help you, Garri.
You did.
I tried to say maybe you thought it was clumps.
No.
He was leaving the sawdust.
But I also, well, first of all, Garri was not going to show up to meet with me. That day, he was like, I forget what it was.
I was running.
He was on a run.
He had to run.
Oh, yeah. I texted you about this because he said, I'm in these streets when I asked him if he's coming over. And I said, Garri, if you're not going to come over, you should let me know because we have a flight to catch.
And then they said you suggested FaceTime earlier.
I had suggested FaceTime the day before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I would have FaceTimed then. I'm not. What do you think? I'm going to FaceTime you while you're out running? You're gonna collect even less knowledge from you. I did it in front of you, and you didn't do it right.
Dude, that was unclear. I think the litter part was unclear.
Yeah, it sounds like you weren't clear.
All right, you want me to bring Teresa into this conversation because she was there as well.
No, Teresa does not need to come into this conversation.
Okay, sounds like he doesn't want a third party involved.
Oh, Garri.
I will take you. I am not saying that she shouldn't be here, but you don't have to drag her in here.
No, but you did say, but you're
No,
saying
no.
But you're saying that I didn't explain to you how to do it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
And he
didn't
also
realize-
doesn't want to bother Teresa.
Yeah.
Don't bother her.
Yeah. She doesn't.
Garri's a nice guy. He's being a gentleman by not bothering
Oh,
her.
okay.
But you didn't explain it to him, so he is right.
Oh, okay.
Garri's right. He doesn't want you to bother Teresa to prove him wrong, but also not to bother her.
But
That's nice of you, Garri.
Yes.
Jeff feels the tension there.
That's so nice, Garri. This was the third time he's watched the cat?
Yeah.
And was this the longest run?
This
was
is the
definitely
longest
the
run.
longest run.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How were the other times?
So the first time, there are 2 litter boxes. You're supposed to have at least 2 litter boxes for one for each cat.
Box per cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the first time, Garri didn't even, and he's gonna claim that I didn't explain to him that there are 2 litter boxes, but I explained to him there are 2 litter boxes.
Okay.
And he claimed he only changed one in the entire time that we were gone.
Yeah,
He didn't
then-
do the
Why
other
does it
box?
stink? And I changed out. That was like
You couldn't find the other one?
The other
It's
one's
not a
over
big
there.
apartment.
it was there.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody's like, did you change out the other box? I was like, what other box?
So you had to. Well, did you explain to him and show him that there were 2?
Yeah.
I don't think you showed me the second one.
I've definitely at least said that there were 2.
Yes,
and
you did
I
say there were
I
2.
definitely left a note that said that there were 2. I remember leaving a note for that time.
So you knew there were 2.
No, he didn't know. He clearly didn't know.
The second one.
He was told there were 2, but he clearly didn't know.
There were there was that one. and
Okay,
then-
so the
yeah.
first time watching the cats, who knew? Surprise! There's 2 litter
The
boxes.
second time.
Okay.
Second time. Wait, what was the second time?
All right.
Here, look at me. Wait, don't be complaining.
The second time,
Jeff, I think you should sit in the middle.
the second time was when we went out of town. We went upstate,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that.
and then
Okay.
and then we come back, and our refrigerator has been off for like 3 days.
I did not use it. I used the refrigerator the first night, and then I did not use it again.
I don't know, but everything melted because clearly the refrigerator door and the freezer door had been opened at some point, and all of those things just melted.
Oh, Gary, is that
Overnight.
true?
Yeah, I went in there once. You said the electricity was off.
What?
Didn't you say the
Like I said that the electricity was
like-
off like before.
No. Like that there was an electrical issue.
Yeah, the fuse went out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
But
So wait, the fuse goes out.
and Gary does not do anything about it.
How am I
Doesn't-
supposed to know the fuse is out?
You see that the refrigerator is not running. When you open the door, maybe the light doesn't turn on.
Better go catch it.
I only used the
it
refrigerator
didn't go
the
that
first
far.
night. That first day, I used the
It
refrigerator.
actually wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't running, so
Yeah,
it,
he
it's
caught it.
it's hard to
What, am I
not
supposed to
catch
be
it.
listening for refrigerator sounds?
Yeah, you can't expect Gary to listen for refrigerator sounds. So wait, the first day you open the refrigerator, light comes on.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's something to eat.
Solid
spicy. I think you left some like.
I don't know what I left in there.
Man, he knows. He remembers what food.
remembers
he
what
ate.
he
I
ate.
remember the food. I was like, all
But
right,
he
this is
doesn't
fine.
remember whether or not a refrigerator was on.
Gary
He also
works
doesn't
in-
remember whether or not there's a second.
Right. You should have had him
box to
taste
cook
it. He remembers things through taste and smell.
that. Yeah. Next time I'll have you taste the litter box.
Yeah.
All right.
So you open the refrigerator, the light's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The first night.
Right.
And then and then I did not go in there again. Like I ate that food, and
And then the
But here's the
refrigerator
thing.
stayed closed. You were
and then,
done.
Yeah,
Didn't
The
touch
refrigerator-
it.
I didn't touch it.
Then how does everything in there melt when it's not it's insulated?
Yeah, but like over 3 days.
I don't know when the fuck the refrigerator turned off.
Yeah, like it's gonna
Neither does-
melt. Like I've
neither
had
does
that.
Gary. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
melt.
scary.
No,
That's
I'm
a
with
good
Gary.
point.
It's
I guess
gonna
it's
melt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
You didn't notice
eventually.
anything off? Were you staying here?
Usually I'll like stay the night and leave by like 9 or like 10 o'clock.
You
11
didn't. You
o'clock.
don't shower here, do you?
I didn't shower here.
Why don't you do that?
I just
The reason
I
why
had a,
I
like,
choose
rhythm.
you, Gary,
Yeah.
to do this
yes.
is because it's actually I thought that it would be nice for you to have your own apartment for a few days,
Which it was, but like it just.
but you
the
don't
schedule.
use it though.
He doesn't like to shower at other places. He only uses the shower at home.
You don't want to shower here.
No, it was just the way that like things worked out. Where like, all right, I would leave here, and then usually I'll like do some type of activity in the morning, and then I get sweaty. But I'm usually over in Williamsburg by then, so I just might as well shower up at my apartment.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So the refrigerator died on the second time.
Uh-huh.
Gary didn't catch it. You didn't crack the fridge at all for just the one time.
No,
It's really hard to believe, Gary.
I mean,
We had to throw out all of the food.
he's got you there. He
Yeah.
said he didn't crack it.
And I guess I didn't set up cameras, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you got to set up cameras from
Next
now
time I'm
on.
going to set up cameras.
How are the litter boxes? Were both the litter boxes okay?
That actually wasn't the main concern when we came back. The main concern was that all of the food was had to be thrown out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and
Well-
this time I made a point to check the refrigerator every day.
This time you
Well,
did?
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
He
you
was
for
checking
doing
the
that.
refrigerator this
I
time.
Yeah.
was like, okay, yeah.
Did you clean out the shit that was in there?
There's not shit in there.
Gary,
Although it looked like they were about like every time I opened it, it seems like they want to go in there.
Gary, you're never watching my dogs.
Dogs, I'm good with.
Yeah,
Dogs,
right.
I've taken care of. Like,
Can you
yeah,
imagine
my neighbor's
Gary as
dog.
a dad?
Oh yeah, those kids'
Yeah.
diapers would be full.
I didn't know you had to change it every time they shit.
No, you can wait a few shits. Those diapers hold 2 to 3 shits.
diapers before.
Oh, Garri. Oh. And then he didn't respond to Wilfred. Was it because you felt like you were in trouble
For the pod?
when he texted you and stuff? Yeah, about the editing and all that.
Well, you know my text responses are pretty haphazard. They're
Why?
not really
Why is
consistent.
that? I feel like you thought you were in trouble and you get avoided.
Yeah, I think that's what happens.
Is that what it is?
Well, with the
Do you respond? Does he, when you guys text, does he respond to you?
I think. Do you?
no, it's about the same.
No, I
it's
think
the
I've
same.
yelled at him before.
Garri. Yeah, you'll like Garri. Something about the car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you actually texted the group to get Gary's attention.
Yeah, I'll text the group to get his attention.
Yeah.
And be like, wait, what's this?
Because you have to
And you're
publicly shame Garri
Mm-hmm.
to get him to act correctly.
Yeah, if you don't have eyes on him, he's up to nefarious things. That's why you need to get one of those Teddy cams.
I know. I'm gonna set one up every next time. Anytime you're here, even if you're being
Even if this is
yeah.
this, there's a cam on me.
there is a camera right now.
There is there.
Yeah, to make sure you're not up to no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're you're not allowed to watch the cats anymore, so we're gonna have to find someone else.
Oh, you lost your cat watching privileges,
all right.
Garri.
I also paid him money to ruin my apartment.
Garri.
Dude, the cats like me too.
Oh, they liked him.
Really?
They were sleeping with me. I was telling him.
I
like,
had
one
to-
of them.
He
Like,
snuggled with it.
it startled me too because I thought they just slept wherever, and then all of a sudden like I felt something on my leg and I'm like, what is that? And it was one of the cats. I was like, oh,
Your
here.
leg from with the cat got under the covers,
What do you call it? It was
or was your leg outside of the covers because it was so hot in that room?
Honestly, those
it
covers
was,
are
like, next to
those
it
covers
was
are
the-
very warm. I actually can't sleep under those covers
Garri had a fan on
because they're
too.
too. The refrigerator
That
was
one.
open.
Yeah, he popped off the refrigerator. It's too hot in here.
You guys are too much.
Oh, we're too much.
Oh,
You know what's too
Garri.
much is my electricity bill.
Garri. Well, you'll figure it out one day.
I'm off cat duty now.
Yeah, no, he's fired.
Yeah. Are you happy to be off cat duty?
No, I feel like I would have got it right the next time.
Yeah, the fourth time's the charm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is actually the term.
Yeah. It's the
The
fourth time.
time's the charm.
You would have gotten back, and then everything would have been fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
There wouldn't be any issues with your apartment.
Sure.
Dude, I was worried about your one pair of shoes because like every morning, like one was kicked out. I was like, is this piston?
Oh yeah.
The black ones? Yeah.
They've been doing that. But yeah, no, they pissed on another pair of shoes. So
No, they
that's
didn't.
fine. Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah.
Which ones?
So the cat will like because they pee outside the box.
Yeah.
They continue to pee outside the box. It becomes a habitual thing. That I just put that collar on them
Oh, yeah.
because it's like an anti-anxiety and it'll like get them to start acting correctly.
Man, these cats
Again.
are a real problem.
They are a problem when you leave for 10 days and leave them with a guy that is completely inattentive.
What are you talking about?
Who's not a cat guy? Who's
He
not a
doesn't-
cat person?
I like how Carrie's defense is he's not a cat person.
Sure.
He's not a cat person.
But,
With
you know,
dogs, you take them out in the morning and then you take them out at night and they're fine.
Look
Right.
at that.
and that's all you do for them?
For the dogs?
Like no food or nothing?
yeah. Yes, and then you feed them,
Yeah.
twice a day as well. And you change their water bowl. And you...
Yeah. Cats are just as easy, you dumbass. You feed them twice a
There's
day.
no litter box. When
You scoop the litter box once a day. That's it. Once.
they pooped at least twice a day.
And you scoop both those boops?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Because I
go.
would scoop it in the morning, and then when I got back at night, I was like, oh, there's more poop.
Yes,
you
because
clean the
there's
litter box twice a day.
no, he did not.
I scooped the poop out of it, but I did not scoop the pee.
Here's the reason why there's two things of poop is because there's two cats, and they will poop.
Oh. Well, it's-
Each one poops
but
once
if
a
they're
day.
in separate areas, like I felt, or do they...
How much shit were you leaving in there?
Honestly, like I would
I scoop,
once in the morning.
I clean
and
their
then-
shit once a day.
Yeah.
I clean the whole box. I want to be clear about that.
Yes.
The whole box.
The whole
once
box.
a day.
Okay.
And there isn't that much shit in there.
I felt like it was once in the morning and once at night.
Well. Thank you for doing a quarter of the job.
Yeah, he was almost there.
He did a quarter. He did a quarter of the job twice.
Yeah.
Twice a day.
Yeah, once cats start peeing out of the litter box, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So, anyways, Garri, what topics did you bring?
Here we go.
He brought a bunch of topics. He told me to Google something while he was on his way.
Are you looking for the clipboard?
Clipboard.
Oh, he's got a clipboard.
I got a clipboard.
Oh, I didn't even tell you guys about Rome.
Oh yeah, tell us about Rome.
Yeah, Rome was pretty cool.
Tell Garri. Did you tell Garri about Rome?
No, I've just been yelling at Garri since I've seen him.
Oh no. Tell Garri about your trips.
Garri did ask me for food pics.
Yeah.
He's a food guy.
He's a basic bitch.
You're telling me how delicious the food is, but then there's nothing.
He needs to
And then I
see
sent
one.
you a picture of half-eaten spaghetti.
Yeah.
Because
And oxtail.
I don't take pictures of food.
Well, you could have described the food. Like, we had wonderful meals. I'm like, okay.
And
What
then you
did
said, send me pics. That's another thing is that, like, when Tim and Micah are out of town and I watch Toe, Micah likes it when I update her on Toe's. Like, just let her know that Toe's okay.
Oh yeah.
So I'll send her a pic of Toe.
Yeah. Pet owners love that.
Yeah, it's because it's because we love a thing. Like, let's say you're out of town, you need someone to watch Lucy, right?
Yeah.
You want
I
updates,
don't own these
right?
pets. I don't have pets.
You want updates, right? You just want because it's a thing that you love and you
Dude, I
care
don't
about.
even ask for pictures of my nephews all that often.
But you've probably never cared about them. So
Garri only cares about Garri.
here's the thing.
Dude,
Here's the thing, Garri. Pictures of your nephew. When you're not around them.
Yeah.
You're not the one that's like the cats are my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
So I care for them.
Right.
You don't care for your nephews. You love your nephews.
Yes.
But you don't take care of them.
Okay.
So you don't need updates on their safety and their whereabouts.
Okay.
That's why you don't ask for pictures of your nephews.
But if you
have a thing, if you have a kid,
Yeah.
you have a cat, a dog, you care for that thing. And you're out of town, you're gone for a long time, you're worried about it.
Okay.
And so that's why Garri cannot refute this. I said I want updates on the cats.
Oh, Garri, you didn't give many?
I didn't. From time to time.
But that was because I was texting him what's going on.
Oh, and he did. He did give you some updates.
He gave me updates because I demanded updates.
Okay, yeah, you got to.
He didn't give me updates.
What did he give you?
They're fine.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
that's what he said?
Their boxes are heavy.
Starting to smell in here. Can't figure out why.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wiggled the laser pointer.
Yeah, what does cat piss smell like?
That's a lot of cat piss. Apparently.
Well, can you describe the food for Garri then? Tell Garri about the food.
There's a lot of carbonara and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think of that? Yeah, Garri, you know what Italian food is.
I do.
You know what they're...
But he had that oxtail dish looked interesting.
I told you, I told Jeff this, lots of Filipinos in Rome.
Really?
Yeah. The entire Vatican gift shop, Filipino. And let me tell you, they're all kind of a bitch to talk to. Yeah. But I think my theory is that Italians are so nice that they make Filipinos look awful.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's how nice Italians are.
Okay.
But in America, Filipinos probably nicer than the average American.
Yeah, easily.
But the Vatican gift shop, those are two stupid bitches that I had to deal with.
Oh, what
What
happened?
was the issue?
Yeah, you sound so mad.
They're just not nice, and they're talking Tagalog, and I was like, "Oh, where in the Philippines are you from?" And she's like, "Pampanga," and then just rolled her eyes and like walked away. And I was like, "This is ridiculous."
Oh, well, she probably gets Filipinos doing that all the time.
I guess there are a lot of Filipinos that come through the Vatican.
Yeah.
It's a very popular place for Filipinos to be.
Yeah, then here comes your American Filipino ass.
Yeah.
Where are you from? She's
Yeah.
Like, oh, go back to
You were the second
Chicago.
Someone else sent me a picture that they were in the Vatican as well. Do you know Hayden Arrington?
He was there that week?
Yeah, with his mom.
Oh.
Everyone was
and
going
his
to the
brother.
Vatican?
Yeah.
Did you notice any that movie with Tom Hanks? Angels and Demons.
Yeah. What was the first one? Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code. Is there any Da Vinci Code stuff?
There are a lot of
solve any riddles.
There are a lot of cryptic things that I needed to turn and twist to open.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
that's how you get through certain doors.
Yeah.
And then you unlock like bones of like Jesus.
Whoa, that was cool. Wilfred and Teresa running away from the European police. With their silly sirens.
Yeah.
And their tiny little police cars.
Vatican gift shop, expensive.
Really?
Very expensive. Yeah.
But you went off site and got some other gold.
I got gold. So I went to the Vatican gift shop to see what the pricing was of. I got a San Antonio.
Ooh.
Gold. Where is it? A gold necklace with a pendant, right?
Nice.
Garri, I got a litter box for you to clean up.
He'll get to it in 3 days.
No, go on. Talk about your saints. What was it?
St. Anthony.
What do you think? What do you think of that, Gar?
That's cool.
Patron saint of travel.
No.
That's St. Christopher.
What's Anthony, the saint?
He helps you find lost things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're a lady that's single, St. Anthony's supposed to help you find a husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like how all the saints have little powers.
Yeah, we have little powers.
It gives them like a Pokemon vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
like a water saint versus a fire saint.
I think a lot of it is we were going through all of the different churches, right? The churches in Rome are extravagant.
Oh,
they're crazy.
Garri, shut up.
Yeah.
He goes, he's beautiful, extravagant. Oh. you got him to go, oh, he used a bigger word.
The thing is, Garri doesn't. I don't think Garri actually listens. He just knows he knows what he's supposed to do to active listen, you know?
Yeah, he's not even. He's always thinking about something else.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yes, they're very beautiful. And so what's interesting about the churches in Rome is that they're along the sides of them are all different chapels.
Oh, okay.
And they're chapels for
Chapel
like
Roans?
for different saints.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the whole mass, the whole church in the middle, right? And I think those chapels were because all of the churches in Rome used to be pagan churches. Okay. So the Pantheon, for example, it's crazy. You can go to mass at the Pantheon. They have Catholic mass at the Pantheon.
Okay.
It's so upset Zeus.
He's guess what? Doesn't exist.
Oh my God, no.
But
they say if we all believe, they come back.
The Field of Dreams.
Yeah,
all the Roman gods will come back and play baseball.
Yeah, if we all believe.
Come back.
But yeah, so I think those, like in the Pantheon, the oldest church. Along the sides, there's little chapels for different
Chapel Roan?
saints. But I think those used to be where the different Roman gods were, and then Zeus was where the main thing was.
Oh, so on the sides you'd have like Jupiter and Hermes.
Yeah, or whoever
Mercury.
is that what all the Roman gods are?
Yeah, a lot of the Roman ones are the planets.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And those ones are just taken from the Greeks.
Yeah.
Because before Jupiter was Ares.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Something like that. Well, so what are some other saints though? I like hearing about these saint powers. I feel like I should pick a saint.
A lot of the saints, like we went to.
What's a good saint power?
We went to one. I think it was Saint Agnes.
Is that the saint of strength?
No.
Who's got like a +1?
This is a good one for you.
Ability?
Actually, this is one that you would relate to.
Uh-huh.
She was a little girl.
Oh yeah. So what's her
Yeah.
ability?
I actually don't know what her ability
Stealth?
is, but she did.
She +1 to stealth. I'll get one of those necklaces. All of a sudden, my footsteps get quieter. His footsteps sound like they're coming from a little girl's feet. So hard to hear.
So Saint Agnes is the patron saint of chastity and purity.
Oh.
Young girls and Girl Scouts.
Oh, okay.
Rape victims.
Oh.
Engaged couples and gardeners.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like, okay. So that's like what? Holy magic and I guess nature powers? Control plants?
Yeah.
Control.
Yeah, it's yeah. So it's a little bit of like
Kind of like a poison ivy.
Poison Ivy / Aquaman.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like poison ivy.
Yeah.
Gardens and love. Right?
And rape victims.
Yeah, that's, well, you know, that's got to go somewhere.
What's that power?
Someone has to.
One of the saints had to take that, you know, part.
But when you go to the churches, the focus is that it's like on how they died.
Yeah.
Saint Agnes died at the age of 13, stoned to death.
Really?
I didn't know anything about her powers.
Should have used her powers.
Yeah.
All right.
I think their powers are granted after.
Yeah.
Like they become a saint, and then I think part of the sainthood process is finding out how the saint.
Who was
intervened.
You got confirmed, right?
Yeah.
They get saint powers afterwards.
Yeah.
Who was the saint that you?
Gabriel.
Saint Gabriel?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Oh, that
know.
makes sense. She got stoned to death.
Yeah.
Smoking weed. Garden powers. There you go.
So they stoned her.
Yeah.
That's where the expression "stone" comes
Oh,
from.
interesting. Okay, so Saint Gabriel, patron saint of messengers,
Oh, okay. Speed, it sounds like.
communication workers.
Oh, yeah.
So Gabriel's the patron saint of those who work in broadcasting and telecommunications. Hey, you're doing that right now.
Yeah.
Such
Well,
as
you're
radio.
bad at it.
Yeah.
I'm bad at editing.
Yeah, he doesn't edit. He's the saint. Gary's the saint of broadcasting, not editing. He's an in front of the camera guy, not a behind.
He's also the patron saint of postal workers.
Oh, really?
Oh, that is
Yeah.
Filipino cell.
Yeah. Wait. Scroll up. What's that say? Patron saint of clipping videos and syncing sound. Uh-oh, Gary.
Right below it, patron saint of cleaning litter boxes every day. Interesting. Maybe you should have paid a little bit more attention during confirmation.
I should have.
I like all these saint powers. That's fun to me.
I wonder if there's a Saint Jeff.
I doubt it.
Yeah, because Jeff is a very Anglo name.
Did you know? You heard of the church St. Hugo?
What's up?
St. Hugo in Bloomfield Hills.
What is that?
It's a church in Oakland County, and
There's a Saint Jeffrey.
Oh, really?
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And there is no St. Hugo. They named it St. Hugo because the people that owned the land had a son named Hugo, and so they would not sell the land unless it was named after him.
This is named after their son Hugo.
Yeah.
So there's
Wait,
that's
where
why
is
it's Saint
this?
Hugo?
This is in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
Rich people are cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, and
Wait, what's Saint Jeffrey do? What's my powers? What am I
Let's
good
see.
at? What's my abilities?
There's a new
Saint Joffrey?
Come on, charisma.
The patron saint of teeth.
What'd you say? What'd you just say to me, Gary?
Okay, Gary, you have one guy who's been in your corner all
I
episode.
know that's.
I'll turn on you, Gary.
Don't turn on me, Jeff.
Unbelievable. Can't even clean a litter box or clip video together. Trying to learn about my saint powers.
Let's see.
Saint Joffrey? Oh, with a G?
Yeah.
Ugh, gross. There's no like Saint Hefe? You know?
Saint Boss.
There's this, yeah, you know? It's like a Spanish version. There's a Jesus and a Hefe. You know?
That's true.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything. This
He's
one's
got no powers?
Yeah, I don't think he's got powers.
Oh, God, he's basic. Oh, he's just, what is he, just beast? He's just plain beast?
Beast mode.
Oh, those ones suck. It's like having a damn Rattata. Useless.
These are all references that are over me.
What, you ever play Pokemon?
I never played Pokemon.
What, Gary?
Really? What did you do with all the time that you had?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You've been alive for so long.
Pokemon was
Pokemon, like that stuff was not.
What were your hobbies when you were a kid?
Jax?
playing sports.
listening to the listening to news about the Great World War.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of sports and homework, and then
Sports and homework.
Oh wow,
reading.
you're such a straight guy.
Gary, my whole
childhood.
childhood was sports and homework.
And
I'm so heterosexual.
what games did we play? We didn't play. We didn't have. That wasn't a thing. Like
You didn't play games?
I didn't play like Pokemon, not like those card games and stuff.
Do you remember when Pokemon came out?
Yeah, I was probably already in high school when that stuff
You were
came
like
out.
35.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
what year? What year? Now you're just
Pokemon came out in 95 or
yep,
6?
high school. Yeah,
God damn, you're old.
You were in high school?
yeah.
God
it-
So we were
damn.
drinking and having fun.
Oh, jeez. You didn't have like a Game Boy or nothing?
Yeah. I mean, no, I never had a Game Boy.
You
but
never
I
had a
did
Game Boy?
Never had a Game Boy.
What?
Just the original Nintendo.
Oh, my God, Gary.
And
That's
then-
it?
That's it.
Not even a Super Nintendo?
Not even a Super
he was
Nintendo.
probably in college by then.
Oh.
And then the next time, yeah, my roommate brought up PS1, and then we played that all the time.
On what'd you play on PS1?
We played, I
Sports-
think it was FIFA.
Sports and homework?
Yeah,
Sports and
Sports and homework again.
It was
Oh.
Crash, whatever that one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah,
That game rocked.
that was fun.
I fucking loved Crash Bandicoot.
That was a lot of fun. And what else? The soccer one. And I'd always piss him off because I just do all I never really paid attention to what all the nuance of like
Yeah,
the
you
buttons
don't.
were.
Yeah,
Oh,
or like,
yeah,
or how.
surprise.
So I've been
Not
doing all
not
these,
a
like,
lot of
weird
paying
moves.
attention that goes on in Gary's life.
Gary knows how to do one thing and one thing well.
Yeah.
Clean the cat poop, not the pee. He doesn't pay attention to that extra shit.
Yeah,
That other Phil.
yeah.
How mad is she? Is she pissed? Or do you want me to find out? You want me to find out, don't
Uh-oh.
I'm more pissed than she is
you? Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-oh.
because I'm the one that put us in this situation.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
But she wasn't happy about it all.
yeah.
I'm also the one that cleaned the entire bathroom.
Oh,
Gary. Wow.
Although I didn't realize that there was cat piss all over the bath mat. She's the one that found that.
oh.
So she had to throw that out and then buy a new bath mat.
Oh, no.
All right.
Well, Gary, if you want, I saw earlier in the kitchen, he's got a bag of chocolates. Go take some chocolates.
Yeah.
Just go in there and take some stuff out of his and then pop your head in and go, "Hey, Teresa," and eat one of the chocolates.
That's
in front
all
of
I'm
her.
saying. Sorry about the.
Yeah.
Sorry about the bath.
Actually,
mat.
just leave the fridge open while you're doing it.
Can I put the space heater on while I'm in there? It gets kind of cold.
Oh, well, Rome was fun, so that's nice. You had a nice trip at least.
Yeah, Rome was nice. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, so we did go to London first.
Oh,
We
yeah.
go to London for the first 3 days, and
Yeah.
that was kind of a nightmare because it was like there's a storm coming through every day.
Oh,
It was like sideways rain. The
Is
entire
it really
time.
that rainy up there?
Yeah, but it's not as bad as like this was bad.
Oh.
This was definitely worse than the last time I was there. And then the last day, so we're there Thursday to Saturday, flying out Sunday afternoon. But Saturday afternoon, when we're checking in, no notification, just our flight to Rome was canceled. And so we spent the entire last day booking a new flight. Let me tell you this, though, Gary. Let me ask you about this. Okay, so our last day, we're meeting up with one of Teresa's friends
okay.
for brunch at 10 a.m. 9:55 a.m. Teresa texts her. We're about 5 minutes away. And she texts back, "Oh, we're not going to be there for an hour." How do you respond to that?
Oh. I would. What's going on? Is everything okay? And
Oh, is everything okay?
and then.
But
See
what
how
would you?
Gary
This is your.
cares?
I
Let's,
was like, well,
this is your last day in London. What do you do then?
what would I do?
He's worried about them. That's his go-to. I mean, you are the
I mean-
saint of communication, Gary.
If you really wanted
It's so
to,
crazy that he's the saint. Is that what Saint Gabriel was, the patron saint of communication?
podcasting and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I guess it didn't say texting back.
yeah.
You are dog shit at communication
Yeah,
now that I think about it.
And then, I mean, if you really wanted to see this person, yeah, he was like, all right, I guess we got to wait for another hour, but are you
So
sure
we
you're
went
gonna
to-
be back?
So we went to hotel lobby and hung out there
Okay.
for an hour. 11 o'clock comes around and Tress says like, hey, we're going to go back to the restaurant. And then they text back, we're actually not going to be there for another 45 minutes.
Oh, this is where you get angry.
I've been angry already.
Yeah. Or this is when you, yeah. All
I've
right.
already been like, we should have just eaten and I don't care about your friends.
Yeah.
Like, how do you respond to this, Garri?
Oh, did they tell you? Did they give you any good reason why this was their prolonging? No.
Well, yeah. Did you talk to him and ask him what happened? Did they say anything?
No, because I wasn't going to start that whole... I wasn't going to, like, start the fight.
Okay.
At
But they
all.
didn't say anything either. They weren't just like they didn't show up and be like, this happened, or
So, once we got the 45-minute text,
Yeah.
we went and I was like, I'm not waiting for your friends. We're going to eat breakfast.
And I imagine you're getting hangry at this point if you're waiting
he
that
was
long.
angry.
Not even that. I actually wasn't even... I was just more annoyed that, like, we're wasting 2 hours of our last day here.
Yeah.
So we went and had breakfast mid.
Mhm.
Not even that great.
Oh.
And they recommended this place mid. Who cares? And then they eventually showed up, and they got there right as we were like paying our check.
Oh, that's even worse.
So yeah, I was like, we didn't even want to see him.
Yeah.
It was
At
like
this
very
point.
yeah.
And did you have stuff planned like after like? I
Yeah,
read
we
you
had
an
stuff.
itinerary,
We
so,
wanted
like-
to go to a neighborhood on the other side of town.
Okay.
And then, but then when we checked in,
Mm-hmm.
it said our flight was canceled. So then we had to go all the way back to our Airbnb, which was also kind of shitty. The guy only left us one roll of toilet paper.
That's all you need.
What?
What?
You were there for a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you should have at least two.
Yeah.
No.
One roll of
There's
toilet
yes,
paper.
all you need is one, but you just if you're gonna want extra stars on your Airbnb.
Yeah, but the thing is, ladies have to wipe the front side too.
Did you guys run out?
Yeah, we had to buy toilet paper.
No way.
Yeah.
You went through a whole row in a couple days?
Yeah.
How was you guys pooping?
Oh, dude, the shits were...
More than the cat?
The shits...
I hear they poop 4 times a day.
The shits took quite a bit of wiping.
Ew.
Yeah.
What'd
Lots
you
of
have
constipated shits.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because you're just eating pasta all the
Even
time.
in London?
In London, we were eating like sandwiches or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you had to you went through a roll
We went through
in
a
like
roll.
a day?
And then we went and in Italy had to buy toilet paper there too.
How much did they give you there?
A roll and a half for 7 days.
Oh man.
I guess. You guys use too much toilet paper.
Maybe
1 square per poop.
And you poop directly into it. Ball it up, put it in the trash can.
1 little square per poop. And then that lasts you 1 year. They didn't have a bidet? I thought they all had bidets over there.
They did have a bidet in Italy.
Oh,
Here's
then
what-
yeah, you just spray it and then you dab.
What's interesting is that their toilets, the amount of water, it's like this. There's like no water in their toilets.
Oh.
Yeah,
Gross.
it was gross.
Well, no, remember, they're not used to big American dumps.
Yeah, we take bigger dumps as Americans.
Yeah, they had little European dumps.
Yeah,
Little tiny little pebbles.
little rabbit pellets.
Yeah,
just
well,
like
maybe that's probably why they just had 1 roll of toilet paper.
yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
They didn't think
I
about
was-
your big American dumps.
Yeah,
You're like, we gotta. You mess with the Airbnb. Oh, I have big American
Yeah.
dumps, and you,
You
give
gotta
me enough
include
toilet
that.
paper
Yeah.
for them.
Something to keep an eye out for.
Oh,
Me
and
and my girlfriend are taking
Yeah.
big, nasty dumps,
huge dumps.
and we need another roll.
Not enough toilet paper.
So yeah, not enough toilet paper, not enough toilet water.
Mm.
So yeah,
Well, it
Garri.
sounds like a successful trip.
it was a good trip. Got a lot of gold.
Yeah. And the new pinky ring, right?
Some Catholic shit. Yeah, yeah, some new rings.
Yeah.
And some Catholic shit.
Did you get
Wait,
Garri anything?
Oh yeah, I gave Garri $200 and also
It was
kept him warm for a week.
What does your other pinky ring look like? 'Cause I
Which
thought
one?
You have another one that you typically wear. I thought that was that. I didn't realize
No,
that was
no.
new.
I never had a pinky ring. I had a ring that I wore on this finger.
But sometimes you do. You play with it a lot, right? Don't you put it on different fingers?
So the pinky and the middle finger are very different sizes.
I feel
So
like you play around.
I
with
would never have done that.
It. Okay.
I don't know. Gary's very observant. and
Garri
astute.
is very observant and astute. So whenever he does have an observation, it does make me second guess what I've done with my life.
Mhm. He'll catch you on something.
Yeah.
Nothing gets past Garri. Gary, what you got on your little clipboard there?
Oh, it was information about the parole.
All right, tell us about the parole.
I
real
guess.
quick.
Wait, how much time do we have left for the
Were you
parole?
going to do that for an entire hour?
The parole, and then I had 3 advice things.
Well, you can
Oh,
hold on
okay.
to the. Should we just do the parole?
Do you want to do another episode today?
Not necessarily. No, I gotta go meet
Yeah.
up with Chelsea. She's waiting for me to meet up.
Oh,
with her.
okay.
I told her I was gonna meet her.
Well, and also this is the last time we're seeing Garri for a while.
Oh yeah.
Garri did not. He did not communicate that he was going to be gone for a month.
yeah, I don't know if you did that.
At least 3. Yeah.
I don't know if you told
didn't?
us.
That I was going to the Philippines.
You said you're going to the Philippines, but you never said a day.
Yeah, you never said
Oh.
when.
You,
or
and
how
also,
long.
and every single time,
Christmas.
one thing that we don't let listeners know is that we have to schedule these podcasts,
Yeah.
and we do pull out our calendars every week and talk about when we can record again. Not
it's a
once.
week-to-week
not
basis.
once did Garri mention he'll be gone for a month, starting this Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'll be back in Michigan for Christmas, and then I leave that Friday.
Whoa, big trip for Gare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starbucks is cool with that.
Yes, they are.
Oh,
They gave
really?
You a whole bunch of time off.
Yeah, they gave me a few weeks off.
That's
so,
nice.
That is nice of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
remember? Do you remember your homework?
Oh yeah, you gave me homework. I have
Mm.
to meet someone. Yeah, a stranger.
Yeah.
Because Jeff was just like, you don't meet like. I basically hang out with like my cousins and whoever my cousins' friends.
When you're in
are.
the Philippines, you don't meet people?
Not if it. That's
I met
the route.
so many Italians, and
Yeah.
I introduced myself, and I learned their names.
Oh no, it's
The guy
it's
at
family,
New
and
Balance,
then-
I learned his name.
Oh, you went to a New Balance store in Italy?
Yeah,
How was it?
it was good.
Yeah. Did they
Actually-
have different?
They did have different colorways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. Did you get anything or no?
I got a pair of shoes. Yeah,
Okay. Nice, dude.
yeah. But the guy at New Balance, I introduced myself to him because I was striking up a good conversation with him.
That's a
This is-
retail situation.
No. This is a thing that you do when you go out and explore the world, is that you meet people. You
Yeah.
open yourself up to them.
Yeah.
And then you listen. This is the thing, that you got to listen. And Garri doesn't want to listen.
Yeah. Well, Gary's got homework to meet people when he goes to the
And
Philippines.
you're supposed to meet a lady, right?
Yeah, specifically a lady. So
Mhm.
And then she has to have a big chest, right?
No, that's not
I
necessary.
want Gary to flirt over there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would just.
Gary, can you give us a taste of what this would be like?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm a beautiful woman at a bar
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Pretend Wilfred's got a wig on.
and a big chest.
And the bitch. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Hi, I'm visiting. I'm visiting from the States, and I was wondering if I could buy you a
favorite
drink.
part was the.
This is so unnatural.
I'm
This is-
visiting from the States. I didn't know what's right.
Hi, my name's Gary.
I am Gary. Gary, you got to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with that. Hey, I'm Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Should he
What-
start
what do you
straight? Should he just go right into English?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
hell
think
yeah.
so.
You think so?
Because he doesn't know his Cebuano.
You got a little bit. Don't
I
you?
got a little. I can say.
All right, why don't you jump in with Cebuano?
Yeah, try a little Cebuano.
No.
Yeah, jump in with that.
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear
let's-
some
I-
Cebuano flirt.
Oh, it's just literally "Kumusta ka?" Like my name is Gary. I'll go into my name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, there you go. And then you're gonna go right into English.
Yeah.
And then you go into
from
English,
there.
and then
Yeah.
and then what do you go? What's your conversation starter?
Do you ask to go into English, or you just go right into it? You go.
I think you
I
go
would
into
go
it.
right
do you just
into
go
it.
English?
Yeah.
Question mark, or you just?
They also all know English.
Is that is that
They all learn it in school.
They all learn English in school.
not Spanish?
Definitely not Spanish.
Oh, because of the.
That's gone.
Bad history.
Oh,
It's
well,
tough-
I didn't know if like
tough
that, like
history.
that's left over and like Spanish is the second language.
No.
Oh, really?
But Spanish has
America got rid of
Spanish
that.
has an influence on on Tagalog.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the peso. That's another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta
We'll see.
come in with a little bit more confidence.
He'll do fine. He's got it. Just wave your American cash around.
Yeah.
Do you even walk different over there? Do you have the American? I wonder if he like sticks out with like an American walk.
You want to know something? As a Scopo kept on saying that I was going to stick out in Italy
Why?
because I think he thought because there weren't any Filipinos there, but it turns out there are a lot.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And also Italians usually can tell when someone's American. And then as I was walking around, I could tell when someone was American.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I dress kind of gay, so I fit in with the Italians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
How could you tell when people were American?
they're just a fucking. It's like a Midwestern dad with a backpack on. Of
Baseball
course,
cap.
of course, he's just wearing. He's got like a short sleeve button up shirt tucked into jeans. He's gonna.
I don't know. That could have been an Eastern European.
No.
No.
All right.
Us Eastern Europeans, us Southern Europeans, we have scarves and shit.
Oh yeah. Well,
Cool
'cause
sunglasses.
I feel like Americans walk differently. Because even when we talk to people, we do the most space.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Everybody else, I think the average is like 8 inches. Like world,
interesting.
Close talking. And in Americans, their average is 12. Ours is the most distance.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means in the Philippines you can get closer to these ladies. You can invade
That's
their
too close. You know what?
you can
I don't
invade
wanna-
their space.
I'm not gonna do that.
Gary, you got to show some confidence. Invade these bitches.
I
space.
think Wilfred, no.
I'm not invading.
I think you'll do great, Gare.
Yeah.
And also, meet some fellas. Play pool with a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get hustled if I play pool.
Or
Get hustled.
I've
or
watched them.
how
I've
about
watched-
or you can throw some money down on some cockfights.
We might have to do that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely have to do that.
Yeah. Get to
Play-
know people.
Play
meet
some
strangers.
basketball and some sandals.
Yeah,
That's something that happens.
that is definitely something that happens.
Yeah.
We do that.
I want you to meet a bunch of strangers, Gary.
Yeah. Gary, we want you to make friends in the Philippines so that you don't have to come back.
I'm coming back.
All right. Well,
You're gonna miss
I'm
me.
not sure about if you're coming back to this podcast.
You know what you should do? Since you're there for so long,
Mm.
schedule 1 day of looking for houses to purchase with a real estate agent.
Oh, that would be
That
fun.
would be interesting.
That would be fun.
That'd
You're
be a
just
lot of fun.
looking, you know.
Yeah.
They'll show you around.
Oh,
Are you gonna hop on the dating apps over there?
Maybe. I've talked to some of my cousins.
Is there a dating app where it's just?
just
It's a pretty good one.
yeah.
What?
It's so Filipinos tend to point with their lips, like if they're trying to get your attention, they go.
Wait, what?
It's a thing that Filipinos do for some fucking reason.
Wait.
They'll go like that.
Yeah,
Like they'll point at like something.
they'll point at something. Yeah, get that
Let's
lamp.
say you have something. And you're like, oh, where do you want me to put this? Over there.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't do it. Yeah, it's different, but our parents would.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
might
start
pick
trying to
that up.
pay attention to that on the boats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll notice it. Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Now I'm
sure.
gonna start looking for it.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder if they do it in front of white people though,
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, they might change
because they do. They will behave. They do behave differently.
Well, maybe because maybe they do like it both, and we don't notice. Like if we're like, "Where's that?" and they probably go, maybe they do both.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we don't
they've
even notice
adapted.
the lips. Yeah, we just see that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna start looking now.
But anyways,
And
yeah.
then I'll follow up. I'll
Go-
surprise
hop
you.
on
Real
the
estate.
dating apps. Hop on
I
the
did
dating
hop
apps.
on Tinder the last time I was there,
Okay.
and it was mostly for my cousin's amusement. Like I was like, oh, let's, because like
Gary,
some
you
of my
have to start doing this for yourself.
Wilfred.
He's not invested in his own life.
Yeah.
Invest in your love life, and also Gary, the trajectory that you have for your life
Yeah.
is the same one. I was telling Jeff this as my uncle, who he did have a job that
Mhm.
was good. So
Yeah.
that is quite the
difference.
The difference between you two. But he, until he was like 48, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, at the age of 50, he had been going to the Philippines, and he just came back at the age of 50. He was like, "Oh yeah, so I'm gonna get married next year."
Oh,
So none of us knew, but he
just met a woman over
he'd
there.
already known some lady, and he got married to a lady, and then brought her back.
Oh, nice.
I think that's your trajectory, is that you're gonna find a Filipino lady, and then just bring her back, and then
Hey, meet my wife.
And we're
Yeah.
trying to speed this up.
we're
Yeah.
trying to speak. We want this to happen before 50,
Yeah.
Okay.
because you're knocking on death's door. We want to have this now.
We'll see.
And then and then we can add her to the pod.
Yeah.
She'll sit between you and Wilfred.
Okay.
And then you guys can start a family, and we'll add your kids to the
Yeah,
pod.
exactly.
But what about your kids and whatnot?
No.
This is
It's a Filipino podcast, Garri.
Gary. This podcast is supposed to be for you.
Okay, that's what really. Okay.
The whole podcast is for you to inherit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is just gonna be me and my family on this couch.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
We're gonna move into the apartment.
Have you guys been listening to the Madeiras?
Gary, why do you think all of this has been training for you to take over this apartment
Yeah.
and this podcast?
And then you're gonna buy a
And
place
then-
together.
and then this whole last week you completely failed all of that.
The cats-
Give them another shot.
We just need to get the cats out, and then this
The
apartment
cats
will be fine.
will be in this apartment
He's
forever.
not a cat person.
Anyways, Gary, you didn't say a single thing about your topics at all.
Well, it was great catching up with you.
We can
haven't
Oh,
seen
really?
you in a
That
few-
did that feel good?
Yes.
all
yes,
of
it
that
did.
felt good?
Well,
All of
it
the-
felt like you had to get it off your chest. And
Yeah,
now I
I've
know
been-
if I ever.
I've been stewing. I've been stewing for days.
Yes. For 72 hours, and so, yeah. If I,
I
ever
was
have the
actually
opportunity
I was
to
actually
take care of
mad
cats-
before we landed because I knew you weren't going to post a fucking episode.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize the editing took that long. And I was like, looking at all these videos. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
here's the thing, Gary. I do this every week.
But
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. I hear about it, but I've never seen it. Not to what the technical aspects of it were.
Sure, but you see the finished product,
And it's beautiful.
and you, Gary, quit sucking my ass, all right?
All right.
I'm just saying.
Wrap it
I
up.
wanted to give you one week.
Yeah.
Just take over for 1 week. You couldn't even do it.
No.
Anyways, that's the episode.